this is a lesson that is really going to uncover a lot for you around your mindset and your beliefs. So I'm really excited to share this one. I know it's something actually I was working through today unintentionally, so it's perfect timing. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Kara Michelle and I'm here to help you live your truth. Now today in A Course in Miracles, we are on lesson 6, and this lesson says, I am upset because I see something that is not there. I am upset because I see something that is not there. And this can be used with multiple emotions. So it could be anger, fear, worry, depression, basically any kind of negative, in this example, any kind of negative emotion showing up. So what's really cool about this is, so say you're using this exercise today and you're going, I am angry at blank because I see something that is not there. So a perfect example, and this is what's really interesting about this lesson, is it helps us see our own projections of what we are like literally projecting out into the world. And I actually just filmed a video about this in terms of quantum healing and a really powerful realization I had this morning during my quantum meditation. And you can check out this video up here to learn more about that and learn this exact thing I'm talking about. But what's really interesting is how we tend, as human beings, it's our innate ability to project other things on people, on situations, and it really is usually our own, usually, and by usually I mean always, our own understanding, our own perception, our own past experiences, our own beliefs that we are therefore projecting on other people. So for example, when someone has done something that has hurt us, this isn't about you taking the blame and saying like they weren't involved at all, and they have no accountability. But when you start to look at your own emotions and how you're processing things, you realize that you may have been projecting some of your own experiences and beliefs and story into how you respond to them. So someone might say something that upsets you, but you are probably upset for a deeper reason. And this is yesterday's or day 5's lesson, I'm never upset for the reason I think, right? So today's lesson really carries over from that of going, I'm upset because I see something that is not there. So someone says something and it kind of triggers you. Well, yes, part of the reason you're upset or angry is because of what they said, but majority of the reason you're upset or angry is actually because you're seeing something that is not there. You're either reading into the story and really like grasping for certain things that you are clinging to have this emotional response about, or you are projecting your own beliefs and past experiences onto what they said and literally bringing all of these things from the past, all of that baggage that you haven't let go of, pulling it forward full force into the present day situation, and therefore getting more upset about the simple thing that they might have done. So I know in my own life, I can think of times where, say even like my dad maybe said something, and like, even though his intention probably wasn't bad, he said something that triggered me and it made me upset. Now, the reason I was upset was less to do with what he said and more to do with all of the baggage and all of the stories and insecurities and experiences that I was carrying that were triggered by what he said. Let me know in the comments if this makes sense. Be like, yep, I feel you, I got this. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. But yeah, I think we can all relate to a time in our life, and probably multiple times, like probably every single day you have this happen, where you are upset because you see something that is not there. It's starting to rain again every time I'm out here. I have bad timing, so I hope it's not going to be too loud, but it sounds like it might be. So I will pause it. I'll be back. Okay, we're gonna try this again and finish off this video with today's lesson. So I just wanted to carry on for the end here. It says to do this for about a minute or so, multiple times throughout the day. And here are some really powerful reminders to remind yourself of. So one of these from the previous lesson is there are no small upsets. They are all equally disturbing to my peace of mind, right? In terms of filtering out what kind of upset, anger, depression, sadness, worry, fear, whatever kind of emotion is coming through for you, realizing that we're not here to like label and scale them in terms of like this is the worst one or whatever it is, right? We're here to say there are no small ones, there's no separation here, whatever it is, they're all equally disturbing. They're all taking up space in my mind, quite honestly, right? They're all taking up space and energy, and so they're equally disturbing. And the last part it says is, I cannot keep this form of upset and let the others go. For this, or for the purpose of these exercises, then I will regard them all as the same. And this is there for lumping in everything. So instead of our ego mind coming in to say, oh, this is more important or less important, or this is like a really big upset and I am angry about it, and like this one doesn't matter, you know, like there's no dismissal. We're lumping them all together and basically saying, for the purpose of this exercise, because it's not possible for me to like hold one and keep one and ignore the others, we either have them all or we have none of them. And so the goal with A Course in Miracles obviously is to continue to create this awareness of your mind and the cage it's keeping you trapped in, so that you can start to move forward and be free. So that does mean letting go of all of these things, instead of being like, well, no, but this one is really frustrating, so I deserve to cling on to it and be frustrated and upset about it. It's like, no, we want to work on separating and letting go of all of them, because you're still not having peace if you're clinging on to even that one thing. So we can't disregard the rest and keep some when we want to. That's like that whole conditional attachment of like, oh, well, because this is like a bigger upset, I can conditionally, I'm going to hold on to it and like focus on it and ruminate over it and bring all these projections and old stories into play, and that's okay because this one is a bigger deal. We don't want any of those conditions. We just want to let them go, let all of them go. And just like one last quick reminder here, something that I loved from The Way of the White Cloud by Osho is all about how we see our thoughts as clouds and we let them pass by. So we are the blue sky and the thoughts are the clouds. Most people think that they are the clouds, aka they are their thoughts, and so they stay consumed in their thoughts forever. But when you become aware of the fact that you are the being behind your thoughts, you are that blue sky who's here, who's existing, who quite honestly has a lot of peace when they're not consumed by all the clouds and the thoughts going by. When you create that separation, there's so much more mind control in terms of enjoying your life and being present and not clinging so tightly to all of the thoughts, all of the upsets, all of the anger and the stress or negative emotions. So I am upset because I see something that is not there. Just like is a really good way for us to realize what we're bringing forward and projecting and bringing into a situation that we may not need to have there with us, and letting go of these things and seeing that this does not serve me in my highest good. So how can I let go? How can I detach? How can I let that cloud pass by me so that I'm not holding so tightly and feeling the charge and the emotional charge that comes with it. So I hope this lesson helps you. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Again, if you did, please comment and share your thoughts down below so I can interact with you and hear your thoughts on this as well. And please thumbs up, and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys.